And we are live. Welcome in, invaders, to a Paint on the Desk Saturday night hobby hangout where we try to sling some paint and get some stuff done. It's Eric here with Indie Invasion. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me know how everything sounds. Do a little mic check. And if you're joining us, let us know where you're from, what you're working on, if you're going to work on stuff with me tonight. Hopefully, I don't know. I talked to Mac earlier. Mac may be jumping in a little bit earlier. He's about an hour away from home, though. Some family kids' birthday parties. So I told him, make sure he eats lots of cake for me. And if he gets in, he gets in. We'll see. We'll see. He's been working on a lot of stuff the last couple days, if you guys haven't noticed. On all the social media, he's been posting like crazy. Little bit of business here. Please give us a follow, like, subscribe, smash that button. It helps with the algorithm and getting out Indie Invasion to the masses and finding out about all the cool indie games that we like to talk about every week. And a little reminder, if you guys want to join us, we didn't have it this week because we had a little weather problems, but join us every Thursday night for our Shorts live stream. You guys can be in the audience and participate and, throw questions and comments and derail us from our show notes every week. So it's always a lot of fun. And of course, real quick, I mentioned all the socials. Check us out on our socials to see what kind of projects we're working on. We'd like to see what you guys are working on. You guys can post that in our favorite Discord. We got a couple channels in there for you guys to check out. And of course, here's a quick link for it, but all these links for all these places for our stuff that we're doing is below in the show notes, as well as links for support like Patreon and Redbubble if you want some merch. So now that I got all the business out of the way, I always like to try to give it a little bit of time for people to jump on and say hello. Let me switch to comments so I can see what you guys are saying. So tonight is kind of a part 2. Last weekend, I finished my cultist. Here, let me grab one here behind me, and I can throw them down in front. And this is a new expansion for Don't Look Back. They have some new rules for pack killers. So I finished these guys, the little cultist guy, last week. And this week, I'm hoping to work on these guys. Now, these guys are the DeGraw cleaning crew. They're basically, I guess you call the company the evil pharmaceutical government guys that are in the area that do more than just investigate weird things happening. They go around killing it. So these are some guys in your little biohazard chemical suits packing some heat. So when I first got these the first week from the Curse Crate, I went ahead and I got them ready. I primed them and I got as far as just doing a speed paint on them. So they need some more attention. Like I said, I finished the cultist last week. And this week, I'm hoping that since there's only 3 of these guys, to get these guys done. There's not much really to do to them. Looking at them, I got to do something with their boots, their gloves, their little gas mask things they have, and maybe a little bit of detail. Like, let me grab the package here and show you guys the picture. Let me switch cameras again. So I don't know if you guys can see that very good. See, there's the guy. He's got some red detail work around, a little bit of yellow, like I'm guessing a name badge. So I'm basically just trying to reproduce the same colors on the packaging. I wasn't looking for anything extravagant or different or new. So I just went with, basically a straight packaging look. And I don't think it'll take me too long to do these guys. I'm going to do the same kind of base effect that I did on the cultist. I do kind of just a shadow almost effect, but all the killers, all the bad guys for the game, I've been doing red just to make them stand out from the characters in the game, which I did blues or purples and kind of dry brushed it up their legs like a shadow. So we will see how these guys go. I am pretty confident I can get 3 done tonight. So we will see. We got a couple people on here, it looks like. A couple people on Twitch. Thanks for joining in and watching on Twitch. And we also stream on our Facebook page if you guys are Facebook users. If not, I understand there's a lot of people that don't use Facebook at all. And then, of course, on our YouTube channel where you can check out some of our other videos, unboxings. It's been a little while. I did a couple unboxings for Don't Look Back a while back. I think I'm caught up with everything that I had at this point. So it's just a matter of course, getting more and doing some more unboxings. I know we had some requests for, what was it? The Alien expansion they have. I also have 2 of their MDF building kits that one of these Saturday nights, I'll get back to that. It's been a little while since I built a MDF kit, so that's always fun. That's one of the things about these hobby streams that we do on Saturdays. It kind of motivates me to get stuff done because usually during the week, like everybody else, you get busy and it's kind of hard to come down and sit down even for just a half hour, which I tend to do, but a lot of times I can't make it down here. Too much else going on in the rest of the household. So, but that's okay. I look forward to the Saturday night sometimes actually just getting some stuff done. But I wanted to start a little bit early, so I did jump on a little early, not much, about maybe 15 minutes earlier than normal. I tend to do anywhere from 2 hours to 3 hours on a Saturday night. I'm thinking 2 hours for sure tonight. Just based on what I have, I probably won't, need that. Maybe we'll see. We'll see how, stuck in I can get. So let's go ahead and I'm going to jump into it, guys. I'm going to move my camera a little bit here. First, let's do this because I don't want to make you guys sick. Well, actually, let's do this. Let's do this. I can make me big while I move the camera. Because actually, I don't know where. Probably going to go there. And I do want to put some background music on for you guys. So when I get into it, you do not have to listen to dead silence. So we'll put that one on. And let me turn that off. And we'll go back to here. So I did get a new mat, guys. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I got a nice blue mat here. Kind of go with the show colors, right? That's kind of that was the whole purpose of this. All right, let me move these guys over here. Let me move the mouse back over here. All right, let me get my little cutting mat. Whoop. And I'm gonna have to move some light here a little bit so I can see. All right, let's move this camera a little bit. Sorry, I was trying to avoid making you guys seasick, but that did not work out so good, did it? All right, so I got a bunch of colors here. Got my reds, got some grays, my washes. And then where's my dudes? Alrighty. I don't know if that's a good position for the camera, so I'm probably going to be monkeying with it a little bit till I get it to where I really like it. Alright, so I am getting a funky shadow. That works. I think that works for light. I always monkey with this stuff for like 5 minutes till I can get it to where I want it. So I'm thinking I'm going to start simple, and I want to do their boots. So the boots, I got a couple colors here. I used to use wolf gray a lot. It's like a blue gray, and then I would just heavily ink it with null oil. I think with this guy, with these guys, I am going to use, I got a Pro Acryl dark blue. I mean, it is dark. And I think it'll be a nice contrast to the light blue of his rubber suit. And then I'll do a wash. I'll do a null oil wash just to kind of make it even darker in the crevices. And then I'll come back and I'll do like a dry brush, maybe with, I actually grabbed my shadow gray, which I used to use a lot of times too on boots for the highlight, kind of make it look like it's the blue-black leather type of look. All right, so let me pick out a good brush. Just try not to use this as a palette. I don't know if you guys saw, I posted last week after the stream. I ended up using my hand a lot for my palette just because I was getting into it, and my whole hand was covered in like a layer of acrylic paint that I just peeled off. All right, one of these days I'm going to go get some new brushes. I think with Black Friday sales coming up, and I am going to go splurge and get some new brushes. All right, so let me throw that palette there. Yeah, so here we go. I'm messing with my cameras a little bit more because I have a tendency to paint here close to me. I want to keep it under the camera for you guys so you can see good. Mix this up pretty good. Kind of looks like he's wearing tennis shoes. I can see like a raised area that looks like the little circle you would see on Chuck Taylor's. All right, so a little bit of blue. I won't need a whole lot. There's only 3 of these guys, so. You know what? I am going to do this, guys. I'm going to do that so I can get some nice, good light. Got it right in front of my face. You guys don't need to see that with a second camera. I figured I'd do the boots and then come back and do a black wash, since I want to go over them entirely with that wash. And again, you know what? Thinking about it, I might wait and even do I want to do a little bit of red for his like gloves. Okay, there's one boot. Trying not not to hit my camera already. I'm getting close already. Yeah, you see how white that is? That'll give it some contrast, break it up a little bit. And it still has that touch of blue, so it'll still go kind of with the suit. Now, I think what I'm going to do with the base, I do kind of the red like I've been doing. I'll try to control myself and not go super heavy because I don't want to make these guys too bloody. There. See if I can get him to focus. So yeah, looks like he's wearing little leather boots. So there's one guy. Next, let's do this guy who's just standing there on guard. I think this guy's the leader. I don't know. He just seems like the type of guy that's calling the shots. I got it all. I get all his boot. I see a white spot and I can't figure out exactly that. There it is. I just got it. Got it. Okay, there's his boots. Yeah, I think I got kind of painting colors and everything planned out, so it should go fairly, I think, quick and simple. I just thought maybe I should go get my blue ink. Or not blue ink. I always say ink. Wash. I have a blue wash that might make these guys, the shadows, a little deeper. I don't know. I can always go back and do it after the fact, I think, before I put a clear coat on them. I might just wait and do that. Try it with the null oil first, the wash, and see what I get. Another white spot right there. Get his heel here. Some of the whites from the sand rock mix that I put a little bit on the base there to kind of give it some texture. It's part of my basing plan for all these guys. Okay, looks like I got everything on his boot. Looking on screen, I don't see any that I missed. So I think what I'm going to do, let that dry. I'll move to a different part on them. Let's see. Kind of thinking, looking at the packaging, they got red on their sleeves. I think it's like part of the rubber gloves they're wearing. But when you look at the mini, I do not really see anything like that on the minis. If it'll focus. Come on. There we go. So I either have to kind of make something up, which is I could do. That's not a big deal. Just like a stripe of red. And then, let me see. They look like they got hoods on. I got to decide what I want to do with those gas masks exactly. I was thinking of doing, I got kind of like a gray. I could do a gray. I'm trying to think if I got I might have a green. It's like a camo green that almost looks gray. Yeah, I really don't see anything like that on the packaging on his hands. So I might have to just make something up. You know, help break up all that blue that's on him. But then, like I said, I got to figure out what I want to do exactly with his mask. They don't have any straps around the hood. You know, I think I might do the mask first because I have an idea to tie it into the red. I can put like maybe a red stripe on it or something. Let me see. What do I got? Color wise, that's got black green here. So I have a bunch of cool greens. Let me go get them off my other desk. Let's see. Dark Camel green. All right, let's try this. Let's try those. I was thinking of bright yellow, but bright yellow might be too bright for the little air filters on their gas mask. So I think I'll go with this yellow ochre. But here is dark. It's a dark camel green. But I think once it dries, it's almost got a kind of the hint of a gray. I might, you know what I might do? I might add a little bit of gray to it to make it even lighter. So let me see. I got bright natural gray. What's this gray? Bright warm gray. Now I'll use this. We'll try and do some mixing here. So let me put that to the side. I think that's it right there. Yeah, I think that's it. Wow, it's really really chunky there. Okay, start with him. Okay. Hard to get this guy inside there. There's a lot blocking him. Let's see. I don't know if I can get him close enough to see it. Well, this guy is going to be easier to get to. Not very even there. looks okay. I mean, they're going to be from like this far apart, you know, your eye. You always have to kind of think about that. How far are they going to be from my eye on the table? So I don't try to force myself not to put super detail and thought into it, because I'm just going to end up spending a lot of time that I don't need to on the part. So all right. Trying not to paint on the actual skin flesh that I got showing there. I don't want to have to go back and touch that up. Okay. Now I think what I'll do is give me a little bit of this gray, because I'll put a little bit of highlight. I just need a little bit. Let me wipe these tops off, because they always get kind of dried and clogged. Harder to open when it's got dried old paint on it. And I just got blue all over my hand. So we're going to start with him. That's probably too bright. Let's try that. I'm gonna make it a little bit brighter. I'm thinking about when it dries, it's gonna dry a little bit darker. So let's try that. Just a little tiny detail that you probably won't even really notice. I just want to put a little bit. Yeah, I don't even notice it. Probably could have gone even lighter. Well, I have a feeling I'm going to go a little lighter, because you can barely see that little highlight I just added. Hey, Jason, welcome in. I just saw your comment just now. Yeah, I like this one. This one's a Citadel one. They have a couple different ones. I think I have one bigger one than this, so you can put the bigger bases on it. And I have a couple other holders that I've gotten from other companies. I have a real nice one that's over there that I could go grab and show you that I really like. I just don't use it that much. It's a little bit bigger than this one, but it feels good to hold on to it. Man, I'm trying to think of the company. I am blanking on that one, but let me do this. I'll go grab it. Doing a little bit of highlighting. Trying to lighten up these gas masks a little bit. And I think I'm going to lighten them up even more. Let me go grab my other holder that I know I like using a lot. And I used to do the old take one of these old GW Citadel paint bottles and put like poster tack on the top of it and just, you know, stick my model right to it. And that's fine. That, you know, that worked. But this was not a fairly expensive investment. I think it was under $10 to get this in use. But I got these from, let's see, it's a company called Rathcore. Rathcore.com if you want to check this out. I got this as a Kickstarter. So it's got this nice little base because that's the actual holder to hold on to. And your model, these bases are a little small for this, but they fit right in there. And you can use these ones also, like if before you mount them, if you still have the tabs on the feet, and you just put it in there and it kind of squeezes it to hold it. But then as you're painting it, you know, you got this little hand rest as you're painting. Then I also have, similar to that one, is this one. It's kind of the same thing. It's got the little there, and put the guy in there, and a little hand rest when you're painting. When I paint, a lot of times I have a finger sticking out. I'm either having it on my own hand or somewhere on the model, just as a brace. So yeah, check that out. That's Rathcore.com. I think this is a UK company. I don't remember where this came out of. So their shipping might be a little high, but you might be able to find this locally in a store. And yeah, you can check this out. It's basically just, this is just wood and cork. And if you don't want like those ones, yeah, pick up one of these. I mean, I know some people that have a whole bunch of these. They help. They really do help. All right, so I'm going lighter. I'm gonna mix this green a little bit more, because I don't think it stood out enough. I kind of put too much green out, I think, too. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that. Well, that definitely shows up now. This guy, you can barely see his mask. So I'm just going to put a little bit in the middle there. Maybe a little dab right there on the side. But then I'm going to call this done and move to that yellow ochre. I think this is enough there. It's enough to make it stand out. Okay. Now, give me some of this. All right, put that away, get it out of the way. Just need a little bit. There's not that many guys. You know what? I'm going to use a different brush. Let's use my insane detailer. I know it's insane to use this one, but since it's such a small area, I don't need a whole lot. This is a brush I'm going to use, I think, for red detail on them. Let's see, what's that look like? Yeah, not bad, not bad. Such a small, tiny detail. I really don't know if I have to I should be putting this much effort into it, but that's just me. I have a hard time resisting stuff like this. I really think it helps make the model stand out when you do a lot of these little details. I'm gonna flip them upside down, see if I got. Nope, it looks like I missed some right there. Okay. I think once I put the red on these guys, that will help. Now he's got another one there, but I can't even see it. His arm's kind of covering it. I mean, I could pretend it's like, oh, I see some right there. But yeah, you can't even really see the other one because he's got the gun so close to his face. I think that's enough, though. It works. Okay, now this guy. This guy, you can see both of his. One is right there. Hey, Mini Warmut, welcome in. Welcome in. You're working on anything tonight? I am, just to recap, trying to finish off my DeGraw cleaning crew from Don't Look Back for the new pack killers. Since I had their speed paint, majority of the wash done on them, I figured I could do this part and kind of get them done. Okay, I got a little bit of paint. I don't really want it, but that's okay. what I could do is, let's see if I can wet it and pull it off a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just leave it. Getting too picky about it. I'll let that sit for a minute. Take a sip of some coffee from my fancy dancy Indie Invasion coffee cup on Redbubble. Little plug for myself. Coffee's cold already. Yum, yum, yum. All right, so looking at this, I got to figure out this. I want to add red to the gloves like they did. I really like that. He almost was wearing like a scarf there, but I can't see anything on him that would kind of be like that, so I'm not going to worry about trying to find something like that. So let's see. Let's do the red. I think I should probably just go for it, the bright red. And or should I start with the darker red? I'll start with the darker red. And there's the brush I just had, because I'm going to use the insane detail brush to help me decide exactly where I want to put the red. So let's see. I am going to start, let's see, his elbows there. Oop. Getting some on the gun. I don't want any on the gun. Just a little red, kind of break up the blue. I guess I could make it a little bit thicker. And then let's do some on the other arm. Right about there. Let's see, right about there. And let's see, I said I was going to put a little bit on his mask, a little red detail. Since this guy's so hard, I'm just going to go just put a dot right on the tip. Boop. Actually, I got probably too much on there. It looks like I got a little bit on that ochre right there. And a little bit of this darker green. See if I can. That's fine. I monkey with it too much, it's just going to look like a hot mess. So I'll come back with that lighter red too to just hit some of the like highlight areas. All right, so I want to make this guy a little bit different. I'm going to put it right where his gloves meet the sleeve. Be a little bit easier to make the stripe because I can just follow the edge of his sleeve there. Let's see, how does it go around? It goes like that. Down there. Okay. That looks pretty good doing it that way. Now the same on the other side. Let's see, right there it looks like. Kind of hard to tell. Edge of his sleeve is, I think it's right there. I think that spot right there too. Just helps break up all that blue, adding a little bit more color. I think for his mask, I'm gonna go give him a little bit of a striping. It doesn't look right. I'm not sure why it doesn't look great, but I don't want to worry about it too much. All right, Striping on his sleeves. I'm going to do what I did with the last guy. I'm just going to follow here where his glove would meet the sleeve. It's just easier. Alrighty, let's do this one. Make the stripe over here a little bit bigger. Okay, let's do a little bit on his mask somewhere. Let's see. There. That was way too much. That's okay. It's a little bit of red on his face. Well, okay, I think I'm done with that red. So I will switch to the brighter one and just kind of give it a highlight of the brighter. Easy enough. Okay. There. A little bit here on the side. Well, looks pretty good. Okay. So I think I am done with the red. So here's what we got so far. There. Actually, I'll put them on here. So we got 1, 2, and I'll hold them up. Try to get them nice on the camera so you guys can see it. Whoop. So that red and the yellow kind of helps break up all that blue. And now what I'll do is I'll go over with a null oil. I think I'll go over it. I have like a brownish chestnut colory. What the heck is it actually called? Agrax. Blah, duh. That I like to use over flesh, so I'm going to do that. So that's where we are with them right now. You can see my mess right there. So let's do this one on their flesh right now. And I don't think I need to put them on the little holder, so it's a little too much. I'm going to actually use this in that ochre color, kind of help dirty it up a little bit. Okay, which guy was that? That was that guy. This stuff to wash usually dries pretty quick, so that's a little bit much too. doing this on the metal of their guns. And it gives it a dirty look. You go back and get that other guy's gun. There we go. Makes it nice and dirty looking. And then this guy that was just standing. Ooh, my thing closed on me. Okay, I'll let that dry for a minute. I like this guy, actually, how he turned out. So that wasn't even closed all the way. Okay, no oil is what's going to be next. This one I can use a little bit bigger brush and go quicker. And this I can put, actually, you know what? I'm going to use an even bigger brush than that. I'm going to use the one that came with the speed paints. Because, I mean, I'm going to get the base and everything. Get a little bit of water here. Gotta mix it up. All right. Ooh. Ooh. Kicking everything here. Get over, guys, so I can do this in the camera. Not too much there. I'm just trying to get undersides. Oop. Put it right where I didn't want it. See if I can soak some of that up. Let that dry. And I might hit these guys with a little bit of maybe even like a light blue to give them a little bit more highlights on their shoulders, top of their head, maybe their thighs and knees a little bit. I was trying to not put the null oil wash all over because I really only want the shadows to get deeper. I just gotta let them dry a little bit before I start throwing some more paint on them. Usually doesn't take too long though. Let that dry a little bit. Talk to you guys for a little bit here. See what you guys, if anybody's working on anything, you guys got any questions? Let me see if I do have. Oh yeah, I got this. This would be perfect for this gray blue for a highlight. Just to even this with a little bit of, I think it'll make some of those wrinkles pop out pretty good. I just got to make sure they're good and dry. Let's see, coffee. Let's get a sip of coffee while that's drying. I should have brought my hair dryer, my little portable hair dryer I got. I think that would have helped. Okay, things focusing on that. Focus on these guys. There we go. Well, I can try and add some highlight to the boots. I'll use this shadow gray on it. Let's see. I don't know which guy was the last guy I did. Probably this guy. Okay, there it is. Ooh, this might be starting to dry out, actually, looking at it. I haven't used it in a long time, though, so. Just a little subtle highlight just to make them pop a little bit. Well, where did I put my palette? I'm going to try and do a little bit of dry brushing, I think. So let me go back up. Whoop. And let's see, let's use, not that one, that one's a little beat up. Let's use this one. Well, there we go with the hand again. So now I'm trying to look at it from straight above. Make some of these wrinkles pop more. That's probably good for a dry brush. Maybe hit it a little bit later. If I want to make it even a little bit brighter, I can just go straight white or something. But I think that's pretty good. Let's see. Let's start with the basing, and then because that's kind of where we are right now, is with the basing. And the basing, I always start with this red. Just need to get my brush here. And start painting the bottom here. All these little rocks. Okay, I'll let that dry. Start the next one. And I'm not trying to be too precise on doing this. I'm just kind of randomly blotting it where I got that sand for the texture and kind of define where a shadow might be from this guy. Like I said earlier, I do the red for all the monsters and killers in this game just because it makes them stand out from the normal characters. For the most part, too, I've worked all the red up onto the monsters. Kind of doing it as I go here with this guy. Kind of move it around. See if I got it all pretty good. little bit right there. I mean, I'm going to come back in with black too, so I can kind of clean it up if I do it a little bit too much. I'm going to go back to this guy and work some up on his pants a little bit. Like a little bit of splatter. Just a little. I don't want to go too crazy on these guys. Now I gotta match him a little bit though more. That went up to about his knees. Okay, not this guy. This stuff kind of dries dark too, so I can kind of be a little more crazy with it. Oop, that was way too much. There we go. Wiped it off, and that's a perfect amount. Okay. So we got that red part done. Now I need to switch my brush because I'm going to start dry brushing the brighter red, which is this one. I'm going to give you guys a look. So here's him. Kind of grotesque a bit there, huh? If he focuses, there he goes. What do we got left? About 15 minutes. I said I was going to go about 2 hours, so I should be able to finish this in about 2 hours or 15 minutes. That was my plan, guys. So this one, I need the, where is it? I need my angled brush. There it is. It's nice and small, and I can just hit some of those high points with this. There. Don't really need the holder anymore. All right, I'm having issues here. I don't think I got enough paint in there to do this. Okay. That in there actually. Okay, let me see this. I can get it a little smaller with this, so okay, and one more layer of red to really make it pop. Just a little bit. Okay. Last thing to do is just to clean up their bases and they're done. So I need coal black. Because these are pretty much, man, are they red. Well, I held back compared to my cultists, who are really messy. Yeah, this is just me going around and cleaning up the base. Gives it a nice defining line. Especially with all the blood, it'll make it subdue a little bit. I don't want it super taking over the base. For these guys, anyway, the cultist, it kind of fit, but it doesn't really fit for these guys good. So do 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 do. Okay. Kind of gotta get a kind of almost a step back here a little bit. Let that guy dry. Probably don't really even need that. I could probably just do this holding them. Okay, last guy. I'll do their rings once this is dry off camera. And then I can take some pictures and I'll post everything upline on our Facebook page and over on our Discord channel. So you guys that missed it, you can see them at least. Or somebody just wants to get a better look at them, really. Because I know this camera and streaming does not do it justice. So I'm going to go a little over the 2 hours, but that's okay. Doesn't even look like I got right there. But I think that's it for tonight, guys. Let me get a zoom in down here on these guys so you can see them. That's the light a little bit so you guys can see it. So there we go, guys. There's my cleaning crew. Now, yeah, I tried to not go as crazy as I did with like the cultist. But as you can see, the cultists were kind of a hot mess. But these are both sets for Don't Look Back. New pack killer rules where you can have multiple killers and monsters. Yeah, I hold back a little bit. I think with these guys that they're a little dirty on their pants, but nowhere near what the cultists are. And I tried to not go too bad on the bases there, but there you go. These are the two of the sets for pack killers. There are zombies they have if you guys want to check those out. And of course, just with those rules, you can kind of do whatever you want, pack killers. Like I know I saw some people on the Facebook group for this game. They did some critters. So if you want to do critters or just multiple aliens, critters from the movie, maybe ghoulies. There's a cool classic movie you guys can tackle. But yeah, there we go. That's all I got for tonight, guys. Let me switcheroo here. Get this out of my face here a little bit. But yeah, another set done, guys, tonight. Thanks for joining me tonight for Saturday night Paint on the Desk. This is part 2. So next week, I am not sure. I have to double check. I know holidays are coming up pretty soon. So that holiday weekend, we probably will be skipping, especially for shorts, just as a give you guys a little heads up about that, because I think it's on a Thursday, Friday. I had to double check, but we'll make sure we post on Facebook and stuff on all the places. But yeah, next week maybe it might be a MDF night. I'll start working on. I have the campgrounds and I have the Haddonfield house, which is basically Michael Myers' house. They modeled it after that, so that's kind of a neat kit. I wanted to get some more for my little neighborhood I got going on over here, so I can run some more. I want to do the Gourd Reaper expansion, and that takes place in a neighborhood. So, but anyway, enough of that. Let me just go run through some banners. Thanks for joining me, guys, tonight for Paint on the Desk, a little hobby hangout. I hope you guys got some work done. Whether if you're watching this later, that's cool. Hopefully you're watching it while you're working on stuff, maybe on a Sunday afternoon. But as a reminder, make sure you guys join us every Thursday for our live stream shorts. Me and Mac talk about some kind of gaming topic or maybe even a game. It's a bunch of shenanigans, though, either way. And check us out on all the social medias. If you want to find audio content, we have everything over on Podbean. And you can find it at all those different places you want to listen to. And of course, like I mentioned, the socials like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We're always posting what projects we're working on or things to maybe you guys should check out, like some Kickstarters or stuff like that. And yeah, check us out on Discord. We have all the links for all these places in the show notes down below if you want to quick click on those and go to them. And if you like what me and Mac are doing here at Indie Invasion, please, if you feel like you want to support us, visit on Patreon/Indie Invasion. And we also have some merch at Redbubble, people/Indie Invasion. If you guys want a hat, you want a mug, even just a little bit of sticker, any little bit supports us and we appreciate it. But don't feel like you have to. But that's it, guys. Until next Saturday or next Thursday, whenever we see you next, and you're slinging paint and rolling those dice, prepare yourself for the invasion. We'll talk to you next time, guys. Good night.